Well, hello everybody. I guess I'm live. Molly's running a little bit late, so I'm just sitting around getting started, finishing playing with my little dogs. I hope everybody's having a good day, evening, whatever it is. Finished my work day, and well, just one day left, and then a nice 4-day weekend. Thinking about heading out to the desert tomorrow night, and I was having a look at the landscape out there, trying to pick, well, as if there's any place to go other than Siberia. Should show you around a little bit what the route looks like. So I live right here in Irvine, part of what's called the OC, or Orange County. So here's where, particularly where I live, this area right down here, South Irvine, where the 405 freeway and the 5 freeway come together. So I'll take, when I leave tomorrow, I'll head out up the 133, this road here, come up through the mountains, kind of pull back here, through this mountain pass over here to the 91 freeway, and then I'll go up here. Now I'm entering what's called the Inland Empire up here. So this is Los Angeles proper, and this area up here, if you can see my mouse, is this is Los Angeles proper. This is called the South Bay. And here's Colonel Mully. Let's let him in.
There we go.
Hey there, sir. We're live and chatting.
Hey, what you say there?
I just fired it up, trying being prompt and just showing folks the route to the desert tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about tomorrow night or the morning after. Maybe tomorrow.
Go for it. Let's see it.
What do you think? Tomorrow night? Do you think I should leave at night, or do you think I should wait for the following day?
Well, I'm not. You're going out in the desert, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to start out in the middle of the night? But I guess for you don't really care either way, do you?
Well, the challenging thing about night is that it's cold out there. The high, right. There's two deserts we have out here. We have the high desert and the low desert. And hello, Molly. By the way, how you doing, buddy?
Hi, Kurt.
long time no chat. Yeah, we didn't do this for the last 2 weeks. I flaked out. I was well, let's put the desert on hold for just a second and say hi. I flaked out. I had I had rough days at work, and I was just too worn out by the end of the day.
No worries. That's the whole idea behind this, is just do it for fun, right?
That's right.
You and I discussed this when we started up, that if you don't feel like doing it, then we put it off till next week.
That's right. There's always another week until there isn't, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So
anyway, the challenge of going to at night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me bring back the old screeneroo here. So
okay, now while you're going to do that, I'm gonna kind of nibble on my lunch here.
Okay, and I'm having my little drink here too. I'll do the same.
Okay.
Yumiko should be home soon, so get ready for the dogs to bark as soon as she comes home. Anyway, I was just starting to show people LA. Are you very familiar with the greater LA?
Not at all.
It's a ginormous greater city, right? I mean the overall.
I tell you this.
What?
I've only been in LA once in my life.
Mm-hmm.
That was in 1992. Mm-hmm. And 3 days before I left Japan, the Rodney King riots broke out.
Did you go through LA while the Rodney King riots were happening?
Yes, and I had to I had to fly into LA when those riots, they literally broke out like the night before, the 2 nights before I left. Okay. Yeah. And I'm watching this on TV, and I'm thinking, oh my God, because I had a layover. I had to stay overnight in LA. And I was like, oh Jesus, because the TV made it look like LA was burning to the ground. Yeah. So I got to the airport in LA, and I walked up to the counter, and I said to the lady, I said, is it safe for me to go outside? And she said, why? I said, because I saw on the news that these riots are going on. She goes, oh, that's
what you're seeing on the screen. What you're seeing on the screen right here, right?
Yeah. Well, that's when he was beaten, right?
That's Rodney himself.
This was after the court case, and the cops were let off. Right. And the riots broke out. Yeah. So I said, is it safe for me to go outside? And she said, why? And I said, well, I saw on the news that these riots are going on, and it doesn't look like they're being very kind to white people out there. And I'm about as white as you can get. And she said,
Colonel Mully, you should be walking around LA with your Colonel card, right?
Right. And she goes, she says, oh no, she says, that's way down at the the other end of the city in a little small 4-block area, and I was like, oh, okay. And I think that was my first. I think that was my first time getting the insight of how the media can make something look bigger than what it is.
Right.
Because I thought the entire city of LA was under fire.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it is very big. So you were here. You were in LAX, right?
Yeah.
So here's LAX right there. And
yeah, and I just stayed at a hotel right on the edge of LAX. I think I was at the is there a Hyatt Regency there?
So you were probably right. There's a couple of right over here. There's some hotels right here. I don't know if it's a Hyatt Regency. This is a Red Lion. I've stayed here before, I think, or something like that. Where is Imperial Highway? Here's Imperial Highway. So there's a whole slew of nice, or not, nice, traveler hotels right along here. This is kind of like, this is Imperial Highway that actually kind of goes all the way right through there, and it dives under the freeway. Check this out. See how it dives under the, and then you can go through there, and then show up on the other side. So
does that go under the airport?
Yeah, it goes under the airport.
Wow, that doesn't seem safe.
You and your Mr. Tunnel dude, right? Keep me out of the tunnel. So you were here. That means that and the riots were over. I think they were over here in LA proper, right? Weren't they? Here's Los Angeles itself, the big buildings. So don't know. I don't remember exactly where the riots were, but let's see. That's a good 20. That's a good 20 miles away. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
But so you didn't have to you didn't fly in your Colonel Sanders outfit, did you?
I wasn't a colonel at that point.
I say I want to stay away from the place where all the trouble's going on.
I was just a private.
Oh, okay. Well, so LA is divided up into several sections. So this is Los Angeles itself. Down here, you've probably heard of Orange County. Yep, this is Orange County where I live down here, or the OC. And out here, we call this the Inland Empire.
And that's all LA? That's all Los Angeles?
They would technically call this whole area here the greater Los Angeles area. And that includes out here, Thousand Oaks and stuff. This valley right here used to be, back in the day, this is the port. This is the infamous valley of Valley Girl fame. This is the San Fernando Valley right here. Used to be the porn capital of the world. We're all made it all, and then I'll show you where. Do you remember Kobe Bryant? His tragic incident. I'll show you where his helicopter crashed. I mean, it's taking a dark turn. So here's the 101. So he was flying like this. His helicopter was flying along the 101 right over here. This is the famous 101 freeway. And then it starts to rise, and there was a cloud bank like fog about 2,000 feet up, and it starts to rise into these hills here. You can see these hills, and then he had no choice but to go into the fog. And just right up here, this is the area right here where the pilot tried to climb and get out of the clouds, and he missed it by 100 feet. And then he dove down and took a sharp left and crashed. Do you see a bike path here? Right here.
Oh my God!
That's where the helicopter hit. Right there along. There was actually a guy on the bike path at the time and witnessed it. So
that's
the only reason I know that is this is my commuting route, and so I would when I was before COVID struck, or that happened after COVID. I can't quite remember. But this is my commuter route, and I stopped off here. Usually when I'm coming back from Ventura where I work, I will pull over here and go to. There's a Jack in the Box. Where's the Jack in the Box? I think it's a Jack in the Box. Here it is, right here. Yeah, there's Jack in the Box right there. And I was there one day, and I noticed there were a lot of cop cars, and I went along here, and that's where I saw that. Oh, let's put two and two together. That's where the incident occurred. So, fact you didn't really need to know.
No, but it's nice. But I find it interesting.
Yeah. Tragic and interesting. So that's the LA area, and then over here there's this big ginormous mountain range right here, San Gabriel Mountains, and then there's this pass that goes over, and then you get out here. This is the desert. The desert out here is kind of interesting. See how it kind of comes to a knife edge point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, have you heard of ever heard of Edwards Air Force Base, where the space shuttle lands?
Sure.
That is this it right here? No, it's right over. This is it right here. Here we go. Edwards Air Force Base right there. This is where the space shuttle lands.
Okay.
Right there. See, isn't that interesting? Look at that. These marks, these compass things that you see, and these are marked into the ground.
Right.
This is a dry lake bed. That's actually carved. All that is carved into it. That's not superimposed on it.
And that's for them to get their bearings and things on.
Mm-hmm. Or tell the aliens what's what.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the Skunk Works?
No.
It's where back in the America's heyday of aviation, it's where the military did all their top secret special, like building the SR-71 spy planes and stuff like that. Remember, they made all the spy planes. This is the Skunk Works right here. This building right there. And my mom lives like a mile away from here. So you'll get this. Hi, Ollie. So my mom lives like a mile away from here. So when her internet gets slow, she thinks it's because the nerds at the Skunk Works are using too much internet. She drives over here and she'll park and she'll go in there and she'll say, "Can you please quit hogging all the internet?"
No.
she really does. I go, "Mom, you didn't do it again." She did. Yes, I went over there. My internet was slow. So it's got to be those NASA guys.
That's funny.
Anyway, yeah. Yes, I got home. I took these guys for a long, long walk, but always they want to play. I played.
Oh yeah.
We played so much when I got, and it's so funny because I'm home all the time. So, but they know when I'm working and they know when I'm not. What are you eating there?
This is called malai tikka. It's chicken from the Indian restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
pretty good.
Yeah, is that a place you guys go to sometimes?
Our local supermarket bought. Get this, and I still can't figure it out. Our local supermarket bought the Indian restaurant.
Well, go figure that out.
Yeah. Right. And now
we're going to expand. We're going to expand.
So now,
out of the kimono shop,
in the restaurant, in the supermarket, you can buy the curry and the other things that from the restaurant that they've packaged and are selling in the supermarket now.
There you go. Wait, no. So is this local to you?
Here in Shizuoka.
Okay. Yeah. There used to be a place on Minami Kansem where I used to go to get my Indian food down by McDonald's. You know, the double-decker McDonald's, the two McDonald's. Is it down there?
No. It's actually up. It's actually up more towards where you lived. One of the places. It's called EF Curry now.
Oh, really?
EF Curry. It's come up since you left.
Okay.
But they had one of the restaurants up at the station here in my city, and now there's 2 or 3 places around here now, the shops, and there's 3 or 4 restaurants in Shizuoka, and all the KO Mart stores are selling their goods.
You want to hear my desperation Japanese Indian food story?
Sure.
Let's say hi to Englanese. You got a comment. You're just in time for my lunch break at my school. I have to walk the students home today. It couldn't be worse timing as it's starting to snow here in Yamaguchi.
Yeah, it's starting to snow all over the place over here.
No, you're just around the corner from you, Jim. Up there in Yamaguchi, the wrong side of Mount Fuji, by the way. Correct, right, Jim? We're gonna get a witness.
That's right.
There's the right side and there's the wrong side. So I'll tell you a quick Indian food desperation story. When my antique business was when it was going out of business in the waning few months before I realized that it was all gone. I don't know why I came up with this habit. It was expensive. It was like, Sen-500 for the set 1 course, and that was like a tandoori chicken course with some naan and stuff like that. Wasn't cheap. 1,500, 1,800, something like that. I can't remember what it was. And my business was going broke. For some reason, almost every day in the last, and maybe I did it 2 or 3 times a week, but so much so that they got to know me really well. And it was, I would ride my bicycle down to that Indian place, which like I said, was down on Minami Kansen, down by it was just this side of, what's that road that where the double-decker McDonald's is, where you park underneath the McDonald's? Can't remember what that road is. Anyway,
SBS?
Yeah, I think so. And it was just
SBS or Kanebo, one of the two.
It was just that side of that. I would go down there and I would order that, and I would have that almost every day, and I would eat it really, really, really slowly.
I know what you're talking about.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
Good for them.
I think. I haven't driven there in a while, but I would imagine it is.
I'm glad to hear that. I don't know what, but I went there, and it was a funny thing, Jim, because I was losing money. I was running out of money. The end was near. Yet almost every day I would treat myself, and I would buy the same thing. It was like the A set, the tandoori chicken set, every single day until the end. And it was kind of like splurging. It was kind of like making yourself a nice last supper before
going out guns a-blazing
before you head out for the gallows. Oh, there's a good question for you. So what would you choose? Anglini says another comment here. Let's see. On the plus side, I can get my revenge with snowballs for the conchos. There you go. Snowballs for the conchos. Make one out of the yellow snow. And your west side of Yamaguchi. So what would that be? The west side.
So you were thinking Yamanashi.
Yamanashi. Okay, because Yamanashi is the other side of, just north of Shizuoka, or just east of Shizuoka.
On the other side of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the other side of Fuji there. Yeah.
I'm getting my prefectures messed up. Sorry, Yamaguchi.
That's fine.
So, I've always wanted. I went surfing over there one time. Anyway, what would you choose as your last supper before the gallows?
Well, I eat pizza enough that I can skip past that. Probably some kind of Mexican dish, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe some quesadilla. Sounds good. I don't know. I'd probably be so upset I wouldn't be able to eat.
Yeah. I'd probably go for a cheeseburger, maybe, and a pizza, and a bucket of chicken, and a chocolate shake. and well, I know I'd ask for a bunch of liquor. I'd want to get liquor. And I'd ask for it the day before, and I would get liquored up.
Good point, Kurt. I'm diabetic, so I'm not allowed to eat the things that I really like ice creams and cakes and cookies and all that stuff. So I'd probably put myself into a diabetic coma overnight before,
Let's see.
I would load, since I'm not allowed to eat that stuff, I'd probably load up on it,
Yeah. Me too. English says, west side of Japan, Fuji. I'm at the bottom of Honshu. I've been to.
That's down where
Fukuoka, right?
Kitty and Russ lived. They were down Yamaguchi, I think.
Oh, okay. Is that where Fukuoka is?
Fukuoka's down on the bottom island.
Oh yeah, but it's still in Honshu, right? Fukuoka.
No.
Oh, it's a separate island.
Yeah.
Is it a separate island?
It's down in Kyushu.
It's in Kyushu. Gosh, I've been so gone so long I can't even remember my islands anymore. Have you ever been to Shikoku?
No.
Really?
No.
I've always wanted to go there.
I've been down to Fukuoka, down on Kyushu, but I've never been to Shikoku. And I haven't been to Hokkaido either. I haven't been to Okinawa.
I've been to Okinawa and I've been to Kyushu, but I haven't been to Hokkaido or Shikoku. England is city orders so much food and booze it would take 20 years to eat. There you go. So how's the week been? How's the 3 weeks been?
It's been going all right. Just working. We're getting closer to the winter break here. So actually finish up this week, to be honest. I'll finish the second grade on Friday, and then on Monday I do the first grade, and I'm out.
What you gonna do with your time off?
Well, we're still under COVID, right? So my laziness will allow me to stay home and be a model citizen.
Mm-hmm.
There
be a model citizen.
Right.
The Shinkansen you took is right by my house. No kidding. Well, the Shinkansen, if you've ever taken the Shinkansen to Tokyo, you've flown right past both Mully and I at work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mully, you remember the vid series you made go about visiting Mark? Yeah, down when I went down to Kyushu to visit Find Me in Kurume.
Find Me in Kurume. That's a big clock. That's an awfully big clock.
And you know what, Kurt? That's really funny that this kind of that trip kind of coincides with something that you and I had talked about a long time ago.
What's that?
It was about the quantity over quality in YouTube.
Yeah.
And not that you shouldn't make quality videos. That wasn't the point of it. The point of it was that the more you put up, the more revenue that you're going to generate. Right?
Yeah.
And you and I had
long tail marketing.
And we had talked about, for example, my trip to Kurume. Well, before that, we had talked about it. And you had said, like, some of these videos that I make where I do things over a period of time and then I edit them together into one video, you suggested keeping them as separate videos. So instead of getting 500 views on one video, I'll get 500 views each over 10 videos. Right? So that on that trip to Kurume, I actually tested that. And I'll tell you what, it's so funny because as we were going down there, I was shooting videos on the train and just uploading them as I went, like your bullet train.
Bullet train,
right?
Yeah.
And so I did that all the way down. And by the end of the weekend, when I left, that day's revenue, I generated like 2,000 yen over that single day, right? And I had never had a day like that, and it scared me.
Why did it scare you?
I thought, oh my God, my channel's going to get shut down.
Like you think you're up to some sort of scam?
Yeah, because I had never generated that kind of revenue over, a single day, right? That was like my highest day ever. I mean, like 4 times whatever I'd have made in a single day.
I think at that time, I don't know if they're still into it, but I think that was what they wanted us to do, right? But you're right. But Train channel. I remember when I first started the YouTube Bullet Train channel. This channel, which has the laziest background ever, and I started doing that. All the remember back in the day, it was really hard to become a partner. Right. So I started this channel with the idea that I'm just going to make a video about everything I can ever do. Right. And just videotape everything. Right. I did that for like a week and the videos. And then I woke up one night, YouTube had swooped in and monetized the channel on my behalf. No invitation, nothing. They just turned everything on, monetized all the videos, and they sent me an email and saying, keep up the good work.
Right. Yeah. And so you literally were recording everything.
Yeah.
Look, an ant.
Yeah, it was happy birthday at the end of summer. And then you can see these videos. I did start to put some thumbnails on them. I didn't do a very good job though.
But some of those videos were really interesting, I mean, there were little things here and there. There was one, oh man, probably one of the first ones where you were standing at the train crossing there near the station, or maybe one or two blocks over towards your house. I'm not really sure, but you got a really good shot of the train coming across the track, and I don't know why, but that it was really I really like that one. Yeah. I like the angle that you had on the train and everything. It was good.
Oh, there, Yumiko's home. Check this out. It's you and Victor doing something.
No, we don't need to watch that.
Okay. How about something else? Who's Greg? Isn't that your friend, right? Greg, your friend?
Greg?
This is a video called "Thanks for Visiting Us, Greg." Let's see who it says. Let's see. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah.
So much for monetizing this video.
I'm kind of ringing my bell here.
Okay, that's the
just finished up
Bronx
our nice
cheer.
party here at the Bronx Cheer with Tomoko-chan there in the back.
Okay. There's my wife.
Greg over there. You can see the Bronx Cheer line. Hey, there's Greg and there's Tomoko-chan and
oh yeah, I remember
Molly.
Greg.
I think is he laying pipe?
Yeah.
Oh, something like that.
I know.
I think he's coming out.
I remember you downstairs, right?
I know this song.
Ding dong.
This
Ding
is part. It's fancy.
Oh, come on. There you are.
God, I do not remember that.
What a fun night.
Yay.
Isn't that where Victor buys his polishing knob?
It is. It is. That's
picking up
exactly
a
where
bottle of that stuff.
it's got it in there.
I mean, I'm actually, my brother was turning me on. I was in the States, and he was turning me on to this whiskey that's like.
I kind of remember this.
Yeah.
But you and I, that was our go-to place. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots of videos from that place. And there's Emmy and 3 channels. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those were some days.
What's that little green puffy ball?
Japan chestnut tree. Let's see.
It's got to be short, like probably 10 seconds or something.
No. Under the spreading chestnut tree. I
thought you
sold me. That was the line. I remember reading that first in George Orwell's 1984, but I believe he got
chestnuts
somewhere else as well. These balls on the road here, there's chestnuts that are falling out of the tree above my head.
Have you ever tried to pick those up?
Yeah, real spiky. Yeah. Don't touch those damn things.
As my nephew Parker likes to say, "Owie, big old chestnut." Yeah, there's seeds in there. Now we'll go ahead and open this one up. Let's take a look. The way to do
Am I
it
gonna
is
stomp it?
step on it. Here you go.
Yeah, you're not going to tear it open with your hands.
No.
This one seems too young and pliable.
Do you like chestnuts?
I don't think I've ever had them.
Oh, come on.
There we go.
You lived in Japan 30 years and you haven't had chestnuts? You can get them in the winter at the entrance to the train stations. They sell them in little red bags.
Indeed.
Oh, come on, you've had them.
I'm not sure.
You know, under
that's roasting on an open fire.
If I was to come back to Japan, that's what I would really want to do is to really enjoy the diversity of the cuisine of the country. And you know, it's just you just live in a service in Japan. Have you been serviced in Japan? Let's see what this is.
Is this us in Kokoichi?
Welcome to my uptight life. I'm still a little uptight, but not as bad as before.
No, you had something that kind of brought you down off the cliff, huh?
I'm still driving that car today.
Right.
I weathered it just fine. Just had a rough day today. And
2 years ago, this lunch wouldn't have happened because of that.
That's what day we went out to lunch.
Yeah. I got through just fine.
Did we go to McDonald's?
Yeah, I wonder where we went. Well, scrub it forward, see where we went.
Anyway, I wanted to turn this on because I wanted to share with you a little thing that happened. We're at Kokoichiban.
There we go.
Our favorite little, curry house here in Shizuoka. It's all over Japan. Great place. Anyway, we went in there.
That waitress on camera.
Smoking
curry, which Japanese curry, if you're familiar with it, it comes on a plate and it's got half.
Wow, look at that
thing of the curry sauce. It's kind of like a stew, a thin stew with some.
Still have those glasses?
This case is the sasami pork.
No.
Chicken cutlet.
Chicken. Okay.
Yes, I do. Yeah, those are the ones I'm wearing. Yeah. Yep.
I ordered, and in Japanese, I asked to have it to take out, and which we were sitting at the table, and then Jim ordered. What did you say? I said sasami o kudasai o mochi kaere 200 grams 3 kara. And what did you say?
Me too.
And our waitress was this really hot geriatric old woman.
Hot geriatric.
She was hot. Except
there you go. I remember her.
80.
Except for the eye and forehead.
Yeah, but she had a hot body.
She was nice. She was nice.
Watch it,
Kurt. The guys next to us got the hot young one. So
right.
But anyway, she took that.
Well,
in stride,
Japanese women age well.
Someone will come back. He said, maybe someone will come back and confirm our order. So, but nobody did.
But I said I want mine for here.
Wait,
yeah.
Jim hasn't. Hold on, let me pause it for a second.
Same thing. He didn't.
Hasn't this happened to you before that you've been in Japan at the train station or something like that? And you're walking along. I gotta keep my voice down. You're walking along, and there's like, wow, that's nice and tight right up there, right? That's looking really good. Just a couple ahead of you, and then she turns around and she's like 60.
Yeah, many a time. Happens all the time.
It doesn't turn me off a bit, man. I'm like, I think it's like even better. It's like, damn. Well, that's because I'm getting old, right?
Right.
I want my.
Look at you smoking right there.
Yeah.
And to go, and you're getting yours right here. So she disappeared. But about 5 minutes later, they returned with Jim's order, and Jim very politely waited for me. Very nice of you. But no Kurt's order. Right. But when she dropped off Jim's order, she said, "Your to-go order will be ready when you leave."
Right.
I didn't catch that, but Jim's like, "Whoa, no. he wants
Oh,
to
I
when I said
remember.
in Japanese, I said, Hanbun koko de taberu, ato de, I'll eat it later. I'll eat half here and
Wait a minute. Why did you order it to go?
You ordered to go, not me.
And then it would
I
be
don't
ready.
remember. I honestly don't remember.
the rest later. So they got it and they went off. And we're busy.
Oh, we're getting Mrs. Mullen on the
Oh.
conversation.
I love that it just says girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Girl. She's your girl. Oh, there's our waitress right there.
Hi, Mama. You're on video.
You're on YouTube. Yeah, straighten your hair.
She said she's waving.
You're waving. Oh, that's sweet.
Just like how you ambush her every morning. You guys do the phrase of the day, right?
Yeah.
That's always so funny. She's like, "Oh, that look on her face."
Where are you guys going? Or are you coming back from?
We're at Kokuichi and we're getting ready to head back to the school.
Okay.
But we're telling a story first.
Yeah. We had a little happening. I'll tell you about it later.
A happy
All
happening.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was a good one. It was really.
Should we continue to
Just
hear the
something
story,
happened in the restaurant. It was
Jim?
pretty cool. Kurt's actually telling the story.
Your call. Yeah. That's.
Okay.
Let's hear it. No, I'm curious because I have no. I'm like
Yeah,
anybody
that's
that's
what
never
we're
seen the
doing now.
video. I have no idea what we're gonna say.
All right.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Mully. Regular day today, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you this evening at the station.
Yep.
Okay. Love
Bring
you.
back memories, Jim.
Bye.
I love you too.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, I'm glad I don't smoke
All right,
anymore.
everybody else.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'm staying.
All right. See you, babe.
Bye.
Okay.
And there we go. Our live correspondent for
Wait,
the
let's see what the story is because it's 15
really
minutes.
good service. Now it's not to say that service elsewhere is bad. Jim, just after that, Jim gave a great anecdote about how the man that did his guitar offered to fix a little bit of a problem, basically for free.
Yeah, and he would
in
pay
the
the
States.
return shipping for me.
Yeah, and that's in America. So right,
And we went up and paid and
Nice
walked
tip.
out.
Yeah.
And when we got outside, we got maybe half a block up. See my son! The girl comes running up the street, and she said,
Oh,
"She's got my money." And I had no idea what she was saying.
I know that
She
story.
need my money back.
oh, yeah, no, that's really important.
That was when I was over here on vacation.
about
I had left a tip at a restaurant, and the waitress chased me up the street.
With your tip. Did you not know better? Did you not know better?
No, it was when I first got here. I was actually here on vacation.
Yeah, foreign.
And
yeah.
we went out to a place in Shizuoka to get something to eat. And when we were leaving, I put a tip down on the table and we left. And I had no idea. I mean, hell, I'd only been here 3 or 4 days,
Yeah. Journey Plays says, "Hey Kurt." Hey there, Journey Plays.
Just Kurt? What about me?
Yeah. What about Mully, man? So I have no idea what the heck the story was, but that was a place you and I went to pretty well. We went there like every month or two, right? Every few months or something like that.
Yeah.
Either that or McDonald's.
Right.
And,
McDonald's is actually tore down at the moment.
really?
Yeah, that McDonald's, they're rebuilding.
The one on Route 1?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I was actually looking. Okay, this is kind of trespassing into a topic that I was thinking about sharing with you, but I don't know. But I was actually looking at apartments in that area.
Oh, okay.
So I found one. Oh, there we go. It's now Sigma 6 says Mully, but you're doing it wrong. It's got to be all caps.
Right.
MULLY.
And Journey Plays added me, said, "Hey, Mully, but you know what? I think that's out of pity."
Oh, there he is.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't take it serious, Journey.
No, but I was actually looking at apartments. There. I found a really nice one. Are you very familiar with that neighborhood behind the well, here, let's just show people where it is. I'll even show you where the apartment is that I was looking at.
May I ask why you're looking for apartments there?
Yeah, if I come back to Japan. Gotta have a place to live.
Is that a thought that's on the table?
It's a thought that's on the table.
Okay.
So,
Opie, 3.
what's that?
Here we go. It's
Oh, I'm
Opie's
not showing the
lunchtime.
table. Okay.
Opie's lunchtime. Here we go. Opie, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Good boy.
Wow. He is a good boy.
Yeah. Good boy.
That is awesome. A couple of the comments.
That's right. That one, he kind of lunges a little bit, like, "Ooh, that wasn't the word."
Journey says, "I didn't forget you." Oh, no problem. No problem. NVM. What does NVM mean?
Never mind. I think.
Oh, Mully. There you go. All caps. And then here, Mully. It got kind of
mixed up. Yeah.
He's funning with you, Jim. Kurt needs to move to abandoned Japan and start a land of misfit toys, no doubt. So I'll show you where I was thinking about moving to. Here's Shizuoka, right? And this is
put it up on screen, Kurt.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there we go.
In my mind, right?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do that all the time in my lessons, Kurt. I'll be doing something on Skype with my lesson. I'm going, okay, now look at this, blah blah blah, and it goes on. The kids are silent, right? And I'm like, why aren't you doing this? And then I realize that the red line's not around the screen. Oh, I'm not sharing. And I said, why didn't you say something? Why don't you tell me that I'm talking to myself?
Or I don't know. Does the software that you use? I'm literally in meetings all day long. That's why I got. Yeah, that's why I got this mic. And if the software, if you choose the wrong screen or the wrong app, and you're like talking about something, and you're showing them some email, all it's totally the wrong thing.
Right. Okay, so where are you looking at?
Here's Shizuoka. Here's where I used to live. Here, this is called the Yada. It's called the Valley of Tea. So I was looking at a place over here.
Hold on, where did you used to live?
Right here. This is my daughter.
Back in there?
This is my daughter's. Hold on. Make sure I'm telling it right. Hold on.
That looks pretty far back from the train line.
You're right. It is far back. Hold on. I live.
There's Kusagi Sports Ground.
Okay, here's my daughter's elementary school. No, this is my daughter's elementary school right here. That's and I was wrong. I lived right. Well, I'll show you exactly. Well, who cares? No one knows, right? I think. Hold on.
That looks that.
Yeah,
I think that's it. I think that's it right there.
Yeah, like right around here somewhere. Gosh,
right there, right where you're at. Those two buildings.
That's it. That is exactly it. This is my building right there. That's the bicycle, right? Hey, that's my car. No, that's exactly.
And you were the bottom right apartment.
Yeah. So that's right, exactly. And I told you one time, someone on YouTube actually sent me a photo at Google Earth. They had picked my apartment out. But that was like
that's creepy, isn't it?
A moment I realized, whoa. So anyway, this is where I used to live. And I found a nice place over here. Which is you and I could have lunch again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we could. Yeah,
I could literally walk over and have lunch with you.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the apartment building that I was looking at. Have you ever spent any time in this area?
Not really. I mean, no. There's no I mean to it. No, I've never really been back in there.
Yeah.
Is that the bypass? Is that the bypass swirling around up there? Or is that the Tomei?
The bypass right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know what this is.
That's Tomei.
Oh, that's the Tomei. Okay, yeah. So there's the bypass right there. And so this is kind of an interesting area here. It's really quiet. It's like all kinds of little houses. And then there's this industrial park here. And then the McDonald's is right over here, right?
It's right on Route 1.
This is it right here, right? No, I can't. Is this it?
Nope.
That's it. That is definitely it. Because you used to park your car over. Oh no, maybe not. Because there was they have like a little house, a little McDonald's.
There was a car lot right across from the drive-through.
Yeah, you're right. So hold on, let's see if we can find it. Okay, okay, so hold on. Okay, here's Kusanagi. Okay, it's before Kusanagi. Is it after Kusanagi?
Okay, that's the bank, right? Okay, so go to the right.
Okay, we're driving.
Keep going.
We're driving to McDonald's.
We're driving. Keep going.
We're driving.
Keep going. There's the place where you just were. Keep going.
It's past. There it is. No, that's not it.
Nope.
It's on a corner though.
There you go. Maybe right there. Maybe that red.
This is it right
red
here.
roof.
That's it. Because remember, I said they had like a little. I think they had like a little room over. I don't know what they did over here.
Right.
But you would always park right around there
Mm-hmm.
and do the drive-through.
Yeah.
Get your
Yeah, there's that little car lot right there next to it.
Yeah,
On the right side.
you would always get the double.
Kurt,
You would get
zoom in on that. Is that roof? Is that roof in or what? What the hell's going on the top of that?
with the air conditioning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anyway, that's torn down at the moment. They're rebuilding.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I can almost find it. I can almost
Going to be open again in March.
She's keeping track, huh?
Well, no, the girl that well, you remember we'd go through the drive-through. That real skinny girl that worked there always talked to me. She's still there. And the last time I went, I went through there, and she says, "Oh, it's a good thing you came in today." She said, "Today's our last day. We're going to be closed until March." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I had stopped in to get a drink, at the drive-through. I said, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, are you coming back?" She said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay, I'll see you in March."
I wonder what they're going to do to it. It's a pretty nice place. Let's see a couple of comments here. Abandoned Japan, that toilet spider on your animals in Japan thing gave me the chills. Oh yeah, that toilet spider. that was a video of mine. Just the thumbnail got me. Yeah. Okay. How much was the rent? Oh yeah, the rent. Okay, so the apartment I was looking for is like right in here. It's in here. I can't quite pick it out. It's in here. And maybe it's this place. No, can't quite find it.
And do you want to advertise it?
Yeah,
Just in case.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here. Yeah, and the rent was Rokuman in a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Not as good as you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but but it was interesting. It was small, very, very, very small.
I've scored big time for these people out there that are asking about rent.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I moved into that territory, Jim. I don't know if you were comfortable with that.
No, not. It doesn't bother me at all. As a matter of fact, I'm actually proud of it. I love telling people about this. We've got a house, and here on the first floor, well, you can see here we've got
three-story house.
We've got the big living room here. We got the kitchen over here, and then the big dining room over here, and then upstairs, between the first and second floor, there's a room which is a 6 tatami room, which is my man cave. And then you go upstairs, and we've got 3 bedrooms upstairs. So we've got this whole big house, just the two of us and Opie, and we pay 70,000 yen a month. That's amazing. And the house is only 29 years old.
That's highly rough.
28 or 29, because it was built like the second year after I got here.
Wow.
Yeah. But the owners are friends of mine. So we don't go through a company or anything. We just work directly with them. And when we first moved in here, actually, they did the normal cleaning when they left, but they didn't do like the deep super cleaning. They just kind of cleaned up. So what they said was, their kids grew up in here, so there was crayon and stuff on the walls and stuff like that. You know how it is when you got kids. Yeah. And so when we moved in, we moved in September, and they gave us October, November, and December free rent. And the money that we don't pay for rent, we use to wallpaper the living room and bring in a cleaning company and, clean everything down and all that. Yeah. So that was really nice of them.
Yeah. You scored.
And we've got a tree out front that needs clipping every once in a while, starts to grow out into the street. And, when it's time to be cut, he'll call me and he'll say, "Can you get out there and trim that tree down?" And, we'll just, no rent that month.
I want to see you do that. I want to see you on a 20-foot ladder.
Yeah, right. That's not going to happen. So we get free rent for that, for clipping the trees and stuff like that. We'll get a rent free and a month free or something.
You got that is the sweetest deal. It is a nice house in a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, and they just built new homes across the street here, and our neighbor had painted their house, and this house was pink, and the owners came down and they were seeing everything. Well, I guess it's time to paint. So they painted the house, and when they painted the house, they asked us, what color do you want? You guys are living here. You decide the color. So now, Kurt, my house is gray. It's no longer pink.
Really?
Yeah.
Not to match your beard.
Yeah, exactly.
Six Sigma 6, he says he plays Ju Gomanen for 120 square feet in Kamiyacho, Tokyo.
Ouch.
In Osaka, I paid 50,000 for a 3 LDK, and Nagasaki was about the same. Nice. Andrew, when will you go back to Japan? It all depends. I'm planning to retire in 6 years, so I'm thinking that we'll go back and, here in America, we won't be eligible for Social Security until we're 60. What is it, 65? So maybe go back to Japan and enjoy the Japanese socialized medicine from until then, and see how things go. So maybe another 6 years or so. Shoeless Floor Dweller says, glad to see the crew back together on lunch break. Fuyu Yasumi start early for you, Jim. Does it start early for you, Jim?
Well, like I said, I start next Monday.
Oh yeah, next Monday, right. And I want to see a Shinkansen video again. Those were, oh my God, I missed them. I paid $450,000 for my house. You actually paid $450,000 for your house. Oh, that's good, I guess. That is good. Is it here in the States? That's a good price. Let me show you, Jim, a great deal that I almost got. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I have to go back just a little bit. Go up here, across the river, across here, up here. We're going to the village of the
Village of the Damned.
The village of the Damned. The village of the Long Bear. So it's up here. Go up here a little further. Up here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Dude, this is the village of the Long Bear, Nagaguma.
Share it in.
Oh, Jesus. This is up in the mountains behind Shizuoka. And let me see if I can find the house. Beautiful place.
Now, what part is this in? Oh, okay. Way out there. Okay.
Yeah, way out there. So I used to take my family up here to go picnic here on this beach right here. And,
okay.
I've got my email address is actually dinnerbytheriver@gmail.com, and that is in memory of a meal that I had with Emily here. She and I went camping. What kind of camping here? Good gosh! And we had a dinner together by that little river. Now I just lost it. Let me hold on. What did I do? Here it is. I'm back. Okay. So anyway, this is Nagaguma, and let's see if I can find the house. It's right in here. It's either this one or this one. I can't remember. And I was walking up this. I had parked my car over here, and I would either walk up here or I would walk up. There's a trail that goes up through these tea fields, and I would come up here, and I came through here, and I came around here, and I came down there, and I met an old man right about here. And I was admiring this house here, which was empty. About half of the houses in this village are empty.
Sure.
And he told me that he could rent it to me if I wanted. Mm-hmm. And I said, how much would you rent it for? And he said, how about a basket full of vegetables in the summer? And I thought, well, that's a pretty good price.
Yeah, right.
So that's my basket full of vegetables in the summer house.
Nice.
Yeah. But the problem is, you know the Japanese, right? To you and me, I mean that's 35, 40 minutes from Shizuoka drive.
Yeah.
That's totally commuting distance. To the Japanese, that you might as well be living in Alaska.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, Kurt, I noticed that too. Distances in the States don't seem as far as they are here.
No.
Like if I have to drive 3-4 hours in the States, it's like, oh, it's a short trip. But here it's like, Jesus Christ, 3-4 hours.
Yeah. If I can find something real quick. Let's see.
There was something I was going to ask you. I can't show it to you at the moment because I don't have the picture available. It would take me a while to find it, but there's an opening scene. Well, there's a scene that they show in this. Do you ever watch the show 2.5 Men?
I've heard of it. I've never
Okay.
watched it.
So I watched 2.5 Men on Hulu or whatever it is, or maybe Amazon, or whatever. Doesn't matter what I watch it on, but I watch it over here. And they keep showing this scene. They're supposedly in Malibu. So they every once in a while they'll do a shot, like a drone shot of the over area, right?
Yeah.
So I just went searching on Google Earth to see if I could find some of these places. And I think I found one of the places, but I wanted to show it to you to confirm it if that seems like the right place.
In Malibu.
In Malibu. And I bookmarked it. I pinned it on my Google Earth, but I would need to get a shot from the show to show you the two. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll get a screenshot of that next time and show it to you.
Yeah. So you think you found it though?
Yeah, I think I found it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I found it, but I don't know. The buildings don't really match, but the terrain does.
Yeah, these things never look quite the same, right? So let's see.
Okay, Kurt, I'm going to share a picture with you now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to. Hold on. You're going to have to.
I have to give you the control.
Your Mac is up to date. Okay, thank you. Your Mac is Catalina. Is that What's the current Mac
operating system?
Yeah.
Is it one of these? So it must be one of these houses. Oh, so again, I'm not showing it.
It says up to date.
It must be one of these houses here in Malibu along the coast here.
Oh, no. What it is, Kurt, the actual house doesn't really exist. But they always show it because he's supposed to be living on a beach. And they always show a beach shot like overhead, like from a distance. There's actually, can you pan out a little bit, Kurt? And I'll tell you what, keep going. Okay, go to the left. Up there where it says there's something written there on the tip.
Big rock.
Just the tip. Yeah, right there. I think that's no, that's not it. Oh, damn it. Darn it. Sorry, didn't mean to curse.
Oh my gosh, I'm so offended. Let's see. We're looking for that. Let's see. Someone says OG means original. There we go.
Sorry, Kurt. This is totally against that topic, but I'm just it's kind of going back a little bit. I'm going to share this with you real quick. You got to
let the tune flow. It says love seeing Mully on the stream.
Thank you.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, Journey. Remember this? Remember what?
Show this. Okay. Hold on.
LOL. What is it? What is it? We want to show me on the stream. Journey?
Okay. Here you go, Kurt. Can you share me in there?
Yep. Here we go. You be added.
Okay.
That's your house. Old color.
So there's the pink house. Okay. You haven't seen it since it's been painted, have you?
No.
Okay. So that became this.
Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big upgrade. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Is that your man cave on the right?
Right here.
That's your man cave.
I don't know if you can see my can you see my cursor?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, that's man cave
nice.
there.
That's a nice room.
Just above my car, right?
Just above the car.
So let's see. Here's the other angle.
Good looking house, Jim.
Here's the man cave right there.
Nice.
Yeah, and here's a shot of the inside. Opie giving us some attitude.
Yep. Gotta have the dude.
Yep. And there's Fuji from the school. How many times have you seen that?
Oh yeah. Yep. Good view. Winter Fuji.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
So shirtless, shoeless is Miss Kurt's Japan videos. I miss doing that. Natsukashi, what's Mully's channel? Mully's Place. Right, Jim?
Yes.
That's your channel. Mully. Just look for Mully's Place.
Can I type it in the comments? I have?
I think so.
No. I mean, how do I do it? I don't see a place. I don't see a place to leave. I don't see a place for me to type into the comments.
Catalina Island is just. Hold on.
Anyway,
right There's
YouTube.com/Mully's Place.
That was the mildest curses, Mully. Don't worry. Yeah, it was pretty mild. Show this on stream. Show what on stream? That's the second time. The link. Oh, there's a link?
What was mild?
You're cursing. You're dag blam it. I don't know how to see comments. Oh,
well, the thing is,
there's no. I'm looking at comments. There's no link. I don't see a link. Do you see a link?
No.
Journey Play says they're sharing a link, but I don't see one.
Show this on stream. The link.
Color choice, Mully. Yep. Oh, that's an amazing shot of Fuji. Yeah. Oh man.
Okay. Now let me pull up my Google Earth. Googly Earthy. Yeah, I believe Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right, Kurt. Can you share me again? Let me see. Where the hell are we?
Why don't you throw it my way?
Share screen. Application window. Share. Okay.
We be shared.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of stuff here. Oh, do you remember this, Kurt? This is a shot for Shizuoka before we go into 2.5 Men stuff. Going into downtown Shizuoka, just on the outskirts of downtown, and then we hit the street view. And we've got the look at the foggy. Look at the car up on the roof.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you've never seen that?
No.
That's been there forever.
Huh. Wow.
Okay.
Project.
All right, here we go. Across the pond.
Oh, 5150.
Down in Southern California. Here's Eddie Van Halen's 5150 studio.
Is that where he lives?
Home? And his home's here. And here's the studio. And if you look really close.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you look really closely, you can see red and white stripes painted on the ground here.
Oh yeah. Pull back a little bit. I want to see where that is. You know, you can do that with your wheel and your mouse.
Let me put this on north. And we've got a pin in it here, right?
Yeah. Okay. Sherman Oaks. Oh, I know. Okay, I know where he is. Beverly Hills. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. He lives on the wrong side of the mountain.
Is it Studio City? No, not Studio City. What's it called here?
Studio City is very nearby. Yeah. I'm really surprised that he lives there. That's the hot part of the valley. So, if he just lived on the other side of the mountain, he would have the nice, cool ocean breezes. I mean, he would have.
And
but
their childhood home, the Van Halen childhood home, is here in Pasadena. Why is it going up? Why is it going that way?
He lived in a bunch of trees. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this is the Van Halen childhood home.
Oh, really?
Exit street view. That's over in Pasadena.
Okay, Pasadena's an awesome place. That's a place to live.
So that's where they grew up. Okay, here we go. Here's the 2.5 Men thing, John. Kurt.
Yeah, you can call me John.
Okay, John. Right here. So this is where I suspect the scene from 2.5 Men is. How do I turn this to be looking the other way?
Click on the left mouse. I mean the right mouse, and then turn the. I'm
on a Mac with a trackpad.
Oh, okay, communist. I have no idea how to do it.
Just turn this thing here. Anyway, the scene that they show in the TV show is always. You can see somebody walking along this stretch of beach.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I think it's this is because in the background, I can see this waterway with this beach going across it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And this has to be it. This has to be the area.
That's a famous community. There was a murder that happened there.
Great.
Back in the day. It was very notorious because someone snuck into that. It's a very, very exclusive community.
That wasn't part of the Manson murders, was it?
No, it wasn't. But
okay,
it was notorious. It really rocked that little world. Nice. So that's where the 2.5 men.
Well, that's where some of the sky shots come from, and I think that's what it is. And I would need to get the screenshot from the TV to show you, to verify it. But I'm pretty sure this is it.
Yeah, that's a pretty exclusive place.
Sometimes I see things on TV and I go looking for them on Google Earth. You know,
Six Sigma 6 is asking Colonel Mully with a question mark.
Here you go.
As in
Johnny Carson's home.
Oh, really? No kidding. Pull back a little bit. Oh, let's see what that is. Is it Palos Verdes? Santa Monica. Oh, no, okay. He's up there by Malibu area.
Yeah.
Nice. Go in a little closer again. I want to see if he's on which side of the PCH is he on? Could you zip it, go to his house again? Next time I drive through, I'll look for his house. You got to get a PC.
Why?
Because it's so much easier. Okay, so he's on that side of the PCH. I wouldn't be able to see it, but that's awesome. Interesting. So you're needing somebody. So 6 Sigma 6 asking what the hell Colonel Mully is all about.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, go ahead and unshare me.
Okay.
Colonel Mully. In September of this year, I was commissioned a Kentucky Colonel, similar to Colonel Sanders, exactly like Colonel Sanders. The colonel is the highest honor that the state can give a citizen.
State of Kentucky.
The state of Kentucky can give to a citizen is to be a colonel. Similar to like a British Sir, so like Sir Paul McCartney or something like that. Except it's kind of hillbilly. The hillbilly version of it. But you know what? I found out last night that Paul McCartney is also a Kentucky colonel.
No kidding.
Yeah. I got a list of the famous Kentucky colonels last night. Foster Brooks was a Kentucky colonel, and
really,
all 4 of the Beatles. Elvis was a Kentucky colonel, and
wow.
Yeah, so actually, I made a picture last night.
Colonel
I put it up on my Facebook page. I'm such an idiot. I'm on Tomago's figures.
So while you're bringing that up, let the tunes flow. Says maybe it's just news to me, but do you two stream together on a regular basis? Is there a time I should be remembering so I don't miss you two having these awesome streams together? Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. We get together on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time here in the USA, and that would be noonish or 11ish Japan time, depending on daylight savings time, right?
Right.
And we don't do it always. It's kind of like if we're both up to it, like we skipped the last 2 weeks, but this is like our 4th or 5th, but it's only like the second one that we actually keep up because usually we're cussing up a storm or we violate some copyright infringements. And
right.
Knocks us off.
Oops.
Hey,
well, and that's what I was going to say before when the person said that my cussing wasn't so bad. The thing is, it's not that it's not that the word, I think I said shit, not that it's such a bad word.
Now you said it.
Yeah.
I don't think you said that before. I think it was something milder than that.
I think I said, anyway.
Let's just go through a list, right? Let's find one.
The point is that Kurt and I have always, I think we're one of the few that cater our language to being in public. The way you would speak in public, you mind your manners and you just don't curse the way you would. And, cause there's, one thing, this is one of the things that killed the Things That Suck channel. I was making those videos weekly of Things That Suck. You guys would check those out. There's some of the comedy videos that I made.
Good.
I got a message. I was like 30 episodes in. And I got a message from this lady, and she said, my 8-year-old son on Sunday morning, his favorite thing to do is go in and watch the Things That Suck videos. She said she says, I'll be on my computer and I'll hit the button and that music will start and he comes running in.
Really?
And an 8-year-old boy, and that just crushed me. I was like,
there's not anything bad in there.
No. She didn't say anything bad at all. But the thought that, oh my God, a child is watching me. I should be careful what I do.
Yeah.
You know, like some a couple of them, and there was never anything dirty, but there were a couple of them, like in the toilet and stuff like that.
I don't think there was anything bad in any of yours. Even the racial stuff was done well.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think.
But I just kind of felt a big sense of responsibility of that,
Yeah. That for me too. I would get comments from people. They would tell me like I'm 10, right? I mean, I don't know. Probably they were 56, right? Pretending. But all of them are like in their 30s now, 20s or 30s. But I understand exactly what you're saying.
And now back to the Colonel thing. Sorry, if you just hit Kentucky Colonel on Wikipedia, that'll explain it all to you. Here, Kurt, I'm going to share this.
Hard carrying, no less.
Yes. Here we go, Kurt.
World famous colonels. Oh, really? No kidding.
No, Colonel Potter.
There you go.
Colonel Sanders, Colonel Troutman, and Colonel Mully.
Oh, there you go. That beard's coming in full.
So I posted that yesterday on Facebook as a joke. Colonel Potter, Colonel Troutman. And somebody said, "Oh, you forgot Colonel Austin, $6 million man." It's like, "Oh yeah." And then somebody said, Colonel Clink, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah. Clink would have been a good one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Good job." Shula Floor Dweller says, "Softy so crazy. You interviewed that guy that killed himself in that homemade rocket." I know. That was very, 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 very difficult. A communist, yes, communist that you are. Hi, Kurt. Hi, Molly, no less.
Well, sometimes the
softer side of Molly.
I give the Molly Hatchet. I give the.
I've been thinking about you a lot lately because my taste in music has shifted towards. I'm listening to Depeche Mode, the Psychedelic Furs, Till Tuesday, The Cure, Flock of Seagulls, all this stuff. And every time I do it, I just picture the frown of disapproval that you would offer every time I listen to that stuff.
Yeah, Jesus, Kurt, what are you listening to?
Flock of Seagulls. I've got a whole channel for that stuff. There you go. Yeah. I like Van Halen too. I was always curious about the odd spelling of Colonel. Yeah, it is a weird spelling. I would love to know what is it?
Colonel. Yeah.
Colonel. You guys need to do more of these episodes. Yeah, well, we will. I'm 12 and love Kurt's video. See, are you really 12? Journey Plays. Yeah, that's right. You did comment before. I think I remember that you said you were 12. Well, thank you for you're right there in my demographic. Journey Plays. A lot. The people that have been with me a long time seem to have been young males, particularly, but some girls too. In their preteens or teens, and now they're still with me in their 20s and 30s, and I appreciate that. Growing up together. James in Newbrough says, "Hey, I had that conversation with my uncle. He married my aunt who was Filipino, and they were discussing about this as to why Sanders is a colonel. Why is Sanders a colonel? Jim, do you know?"
Oh well, I don't know why he was. I don't know why he was commissioned a colonel, but
because he's figured looking good.
Probably, I guess.
Now I cross the line.
I don't know why he was commissioned a colonel,
but I mean, colonels are awarded on merit, right?
Yes, yeah.
So he did something good.
Yeah, and you have to be nominated by another colonel.
Yeah,
and in my situation, I was nominated by a friend of mine that's a colonel.
You know what, Jim? I'm realizing this stream's got to come to an end real soon. You know why?
I hear the plates clanking in the background too.
And I smell cornbread. Oh, that means Jamaica made chili and cornbread for dinner tonight. So.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So that's it. So
I would not condemn you for for not passing that up.
Anyway, did you get a chance to listen to that podcast I told you about, the Japanese?
No, I didn't.
The only reason I bring it up, I'm not hassling you. I got this book. I'm going to read it probably next week. No Surrender.
Uh-huh.
I learned about it in that podcast. This is about this Japanese soldier. Okay, I shouldn't laugh, but this guy was pulled out of I think it was Borneo. He was pulled out of the jungles of Borneo 29 years after the war ended. He was still fighting the war in 1973 or 1974. You probably heard of these guys, right? These soldiers that didn't know the war was.
Yes.
They didn't know the war was over, and like three decades later,
was it Borneo? I thought it was I thought it was Guam.
There were several of them. There were at least like 5 or 6 incidents like that. But
okay. There was one guy down on Guam, right?
I don't know. I pulled Borneo out of a hat. But anyway,
I don't know how the hell.
So he wrote a book about it. I can't wait to read it. He wrote a book about what it was like to spend 3 decades in the jungle thinking you're fighting a war that's over.
Yeah.
And he was killing people.
And I don't know how I think the guy that was down in Guam, I don't know how he stayed in there for 30 years.
And he still had ammunition.
With so much activity going on in Guam as far as tourism and stuff.
Well, you know how they finally got him out? And they would stack newspapers. He wouldn't believe it. They sent his relatives down. They wouldn't believe him. They finally got the commanding officer, who was a little old man, who actually sent him into the jungle. They finally found him. He was a bookseller in Tokyo, an old man. And they said, we need you to come down to wherever, the Papua New Guinea. And you've got your subordinate. He's still fighting the war in 1974, right? So
oh my God!
Man on a plane. They took him out of the jungle with a bullhorn and said, "You're relieved of duty." And he finally came out, and he went back and he wrote this book. And boy was he I read a little bit. Boy was he disappointed with Japan, right?
Yeah,
you guys have gone soft, right?
You guys have gone soft.
Sold a lot of chicken. Let's wrap these comments up and I'll get out of here because he was able to keep a secret. It might not show the link. I'm not showing you. I think it's stripping the link out. Sorry. Cornbread. Yes, Philippines had one. Oh, okay. There was one in Philippines. Okay, there were a lot of even like mom's calling dinner. Even like even like into the 50s, there were like whole squadrons out there. The soldiers might have been shell shocked, or just we'll take a look at, guys. It's a I'm coming, Mama. It's a podcast called just hold on. I'll show you real quick, and then I'm going to wrap it up and go. It is called. Here we go to the Google machine. It is called. Hold on. What is it called?
You should get a Mac.
Shut up. It's dirty. It's called Dan Carlin's Hardcore. I'm not showing the damn screen again. There we go. Hold on. Where? Oh, here. Because you took the dang screen. Here it is. Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. Check out Apocalypse in the Supernova in the East. It's a 5-part series. Each episode is 5 hours long. So 25-hour history of the Japan rise and fall in the Pacific. Fascinating. Check it out, Jim. You're going to be blown away. And he opens up, the first segment opens up with all these men that remained in the jungles for long after the war, because he sets the stage for the mentality, the state of mind of the Japanese soldier.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you go get that dinner, Kurt.
Yeah. There we go.
Guys, everybody out there, we'll probably see you next week if everything goes well.
Yep.
If not, it'll be the week after that.
That's right. Hopefully, as long as they have a good week next week. Man, last couple weeks were tough. So, yeah. If I have another week like the last couple of weeks, I'll be in Japan sooner than you think.
Right.
Let's wrap with Ernie's comment. It says, but real quick, show you're 5 feet away from Shinkansen video on stream. Show it. That was the link. Oh, okay. I will do that because you are 12 years old. 5 feet. Come on, Mama. Feet from a shin. There it is. Isn't that interesting that YouTube actually found it? There it is, right there. I'm showing it for you. But I have to go quick.
Share it.
I
gotta share it.
Crud bunny's scared out of me.
This
Oh yeah, I remember this.
We're just gonna hang out. As long as you want, you can hang out with me. I'm not gonna turn it off. We're gonna got a trip. Go ahead.
Scrub it forward.
You can hear the whooshes. It's coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming, Mama.
Can you imagine being the driver of the
Right here.
Shinkansen, whipping out of that tunnel and see your ass standing there on the edge of the track?
Yeah. It almost caught me off guard because I was almost looking away. Oh, there! There we go. Oh, wait. See that barbed wire up there. I do not want to sit there. Okay, let's get in position. Great. How can I get as close as possible to? I'll hold this up here.
Okay, so Journey next week. If you're in here, ask me to show you the under the Shinkansen bridge.
Here it comes. Hear it? That's
Man.
That's a quarter mile
Nice.
of train gone by like that. You could have reached out and touched that damn thing, I think.
Yeah.
Got a whole hole in the fence.
All right, Kurt, go eat.
Yep. Got to keep your wife happy. All right, guys. Talk to you later, Jim. Talk to you later. See you next week. Remember, don't be safe, but not too safe.
Yeah. Don't forget to plow around the stump. See you guys.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.